Nightly greetings, one and all. William Theo here, homegrown and happy to bring you PTV News Now. And we kick off tonight's stories with today's homecoming honor parade for the Philippine delegation to the just concluded Paris Olympics. Less than 24 hours after they hit home terra firma last night and being lavished in grand reception and testimonial dinner by the president and his family at Malacanang Heroes Hall, the country's athletes who poured their energy, heart, and soul in the Paris Games boarded one of the 5 floats in this afternoon's homecoming parade organized by the city of Manila in cooperation with the MMDA. The double gold medalist Carlos Yulo front and center, and Nesty Petesio and Ira Villegas. Thousands of well-wishers and onlookers came out and took to Dewey Boulevard and to Taft Avenue to cheer and hail the Paris Olympic performers. Co-ed high school students rushed to the parade route after school and waved Philippine flags, jumping for joy, screaming in glee, and at the sight of the athletes perched high on their float and sprayed on with confetti every now and then. Yulo, Petesio, Villegas, to include rower Joni Delgasio, helped autograph shirts, notebooks, tablets, ball caps, posters, basketballs, and other memorabilia with their markers and Sharpies for the wistful and pleading fans down below. The Rizal Coliseum reception in the evening was a fitting and grand welcome by thousands of screaming fans and adoring Filipinos that capped today's events. This parade, however, was prefaced earlier with a day with a congressional honor reception and citation at the House of Representatives headquarters, led by House Speaker Martin Romualdez, who handed out plaques and cash incentives to all the athletes. It was definitely a good day for sports in the country. Turkey is a NATO member but has received a cold shoulder from some of its allies, to include the United States, for its stand behind and with the Palestinians in Gaza. Now, Erdogan is set to receive a visiting Mahmoud Abbas, Palestinian leader in the West Bank, for talks to reassert its influence in the region and with its allies. VOA's Dorian Jones reports from Istanbul.
With Israel's war on Hamas still raging, Palestinian Authority leader Mahmoud Abbas will make a 2-day visit to Turkey Wednesday, during which he will address the Turkish parliament. But observers say the visit will likely be more about shoring up Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's domestic political base than playing any meaningful role in resolving the conflict.
It's more conveying a message to their own base, specifically. Internationally, I don't think there's an audience that really sees Turkey as the vanguard or Erdogan as the champion of Palestinian rights anymore. On the contrary, I think that ship has sailed long ago.
Erdogan publicly scolded Abbas, accusing the Palestinian leader of initially refusing his invitation to visit Turkey. The Turkish leader claims to be a bridge between the Palestinian Authority and Hamas. But observers say China's recent hosting of leaders of the Palestinian factions is a sign Erdogan has been usurped from that role.
This is an issue that Erdogan personally invested a lot of time and energy. He was hoping to reconcile Palestinian factions, but China stole the spotlight and acted preemptively in a way. China had more political clout over the parties.
On Tuesday, Abbas visited Moscow, underlining what analysts say is the growing importance of other countries in efforts to resolve the conflict. But Erdogan could be seeking to use the Abbas visit to re-establish his Palestinian influence, especially after the assassination of his close ally, Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh, and his replacement with Yahya Sinwar.
Erdogan himself and AK Party entourage was specifically endorsing Hamas and especially Haniyeh up to this point. Now you have Sinwar. They cannot host him, they cannot contact him, or have those kind of relations that they had with Haniyeh. So they have to settle with Mahmoud Abbas at this point.
But observers warn Abbas may have little interest in looking to Turkey to play a greater role in resolving the conflict. Some say Ankara has little to offer, as Erdogan's strong support of Hamas and his fiery rhetoric against Israel is increasingly isolating Turkey from countries seeking to end the fighting.
It's not only Israel which is blocking Turkey's participation in the process, but also Gulf countries are allegedly involved, and they also don't want Turkey to take part.
Analysts warn that any hopes Abbas' visit will herald Ankara's enhanced role in ending fighting in the region will likely be disappointed. Most likely, they say, Erdogan, who is scheduled to hold a joint press conference with Abbas, will have to settle for his visit, giving his standing a boost among his conservative base. Dorian Jones, VOA News, Istanbul.
Right now, let's turn to my colleague in PTV's Pine City studios for what's hot and going on in the Cordilleras. Audrey?
Naimbag Arabi, Pilipinas. Impot ng dagiti masaknan nga opisyalis ti Baguio City ang maituloy ti Baguio City Public Market Development kalpasan dagiti nabatbati a proseso. Manamnama marugyan inton 2025 wenno inton 2026 ti proyekto. Kaduan kadagiti vendors ken negosyante ti kontra ken sana kumbinsido iti programa ti gobyerno para iti development ti Baguio City Public Market iti naipatungpal a consultation. Kang runa ti relocation site ijay slaughter compound a pakayakaran da iti kanito a maipatungpal ti construction. Wagas iti panakaimanihar ti baro a market, seguridad dagiti actual occupants kadagiti stalls ken daduma pay. Input ng dagiti daduma at ilaangan ng syudad ti mangipatungpal iti development ngem inlawlawag dagiti opisyales a kurang ti 2 billion a pondo ti lokal a gobyerno kumpara iti nasurok 4 billion pesos a magastos para iti public market modernization. Iti agdama, manarimaan pa lang ti negosasyon ti P4 Selection Committee iti SM Prime Holdings Incorporated para kadagiti terms of reference. Iti initial a plano, 30-70 ti bingayan kalpasan ti development. Ti LGU ti mangmanihar kan 70% ti bingay para iti lokal a gobyerno, bayat a 30% iti developer.
Ang pakilaman lang po ng SM dyan, dahil isang complex po yan, tutulungan po nila tayo sa maintenance lang. Pero yung pagpaparenta, lahat po yan desisyon ho ng siyudad.
Medyo torn pa rin ako with the public consultation. I know that everybody just wants what's best for Baguio. Pero nakakatakot kasi yung modernization ba and balancing that with the value, the historical value of our public market.
Iti dadumapay adamag kalpasan ti naunday atawan, dinadaal dagiti kaming ti PDEA Cordillera dagiti non-drug evidence kalpasan nga imbiling ti korte. Baban iti roller compactor, dinadaal dagiti kamong ti Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency Cordillera, dagiti non-drug evidence ija Wangal la Trinidad Benguet. Manipod iti 12 nga operasyon idipay taon 2018, kalpasan a dinisesyon ti korte dagiti kaso, ang nakainaigan dagiti nasaw nga ebidensya. Buklon daytoy dagiti weighing scale, tutors, aluminum foil, tube lighter, plastic sachet, cellphone kanda dumapay. Input ng ti opisyal ang napatag ti panakadadaal dagiti ebidensya tapno saanen ang mausarmanen. Itay lang nabiit na kumpiskarda ti 83 a piraso ti dried marijuana leaves, nga agdagsen iti 83,000 grams iti buy-bust operation ije Bulo, Tabuk City, Kalinga. Natiliw ti suspect iti operasyon at sumango iti kaso a panaglabsing iti Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002.
Yung mga evidences na ginagamit nila, so dito sa mga ginagamit sa pag-repack, ginagamit sa ginagawa sa mga drug dens. So to show the people na dapat hindi din ma-recycle itong mga drug evidences na maibalik ulit sa streets natin.
Dagiti damdamag manipod iti PTV Cordillera, shock ni Audrey Villena, Naimbag Arabi.
Many thanks, Audrey. So that's tonight's program for you. Join us again tomorrow, same time, same location on your remote and/or browser, and stay connected by keeping here for news and stories you can rely on. William Theo wishing you a cooler and restful night ahead, and thank you for watching PTV News Now.